Okay, Charles here, and I think we could get, if we have taps, this would be a good time for someone to play it because Tim Tebow's football career may be officially dead now. Strong signs that Tebow is giving up on playing, on the chance, the opportunity to play again in the NFL because it looks like he is moving on to the broadcast booth. We found out that Tim Tebow is now signed with an agent, Nick Khan at CAA, the same agent who represents Jalen Rose, Hannah Storm, Jim Lampley, so, you know, a guy who's definitely a player in the field of sports announcers and analysts, so maybe this is Tim Tebow looking to move on.
Seems like he finally is accepting it.
But isn't this exactly what Tim Tebow needs? I mean, I think he would be perfect in the world of college broadcasting. It's his world. He's comfortable. It finally gets him out of the NFL and puts him in a place where he was a star.
Oh, I totally agree with you, Slade. I say embrace it to me. You're a god in college ball. That's where you should be.
Nope,
Completely.
You're both wrong. Tim Tebow is going to make the worst announcer in the history of college football, and I'll tell you why. Because to be a good college football announcer, you have to be able to raise issues and be critical. And Tim Tebow, by everyone's account, who's ever met this guy in the history of life, he's like the nicest guy.
He's a nice guy. He's never... Look, I don't think he could announce games. He might be able to be an analyst in studio where they just kind of go to him for some insight every now and then. And I think, look, he would be a great addition to anybody's lineup because, quite honestly, the guy's beloved. Nobody really loved his play on the field, but they still loved him and people wanted to go see him. So chances are they will tune in to watch him on TV as well.
I don't think he could be the star of any show. I mean, when you think of the greatest announcers, they're all opinionated and they're all out there. I mean, Michael Wilbon, Charles Barkley,
he's a big personality. He's got a very strong viewpoint. He knows his perspective. He knows exactly where he's coming from. But on the downside, if this guy goes on game day and he's traveling to college campuses every weekend and he's still a virgin, that's like torture. He's being tortured every single weekend.
Oh, hey, this is Greg from Lincoln, Nebraska, guys.
Hey, what's up, Greg?
Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, I think Tebow would actually be perfect to do college. He wouldn't be college announcer. Like, I couldn't see him do that. I don't want to knock the guy, but he might not be quick enough to actually do announcing. But, hey, he needed to get out. He needed to get out of the NFL, though. There's no concussions, you know, when you go into announcing. There's no bullies that he needs to worry about. And plus, you know, the people are drawn to him. You know, he's a college football legend, so, you know, him going back to the college game would just be perfect for him.
I don't understand why he just doesn't embrace the thing he's best at, and that is religion. He needs to go out there and start the Tim Tebow megachurch. We've talked about this in the office before. He is perhaps the most famous, probably in the top 5 most famous Christians, and at least in the top 5 most powerful Christians in the world right now. He's very influential. People listen to him. He's got a huge stage. He has an opportunity to start a church and to really focus on preaching.
Not everybody
can
preach. It takes you gotta, you know, there's a certain tone to it, and you gotta have the right timbre when you're speaking, and I don't know that Tim Tebow has that.
Quarterback, captain, Heisman guy can't get people riled up. Come on, Charles.
No, Brian,
I think he could do it. I think he could totally do it.
He absolutely can get people riled up. He's nothing but positive reinforcement. I just don't want to hear it after an incomplete pass all the time.
What if he teamed up with Joel Osteen? It would be like Christian superpowers.